Good afternoon, everybody. Hey, this is Brian Cromley, GoldStandard.tv. I am the host of the GoldStandard.tv episode 4. And today I'm super excited. First of all, before I go in and start introducing our guests, just want to tell you a little bit about me. My name is Brian Cromley. I'm originally from Akron, Ohio, live here in Sarasota, Florida. Very excited about sharing new information with you regarding GoldStandard.tv that's going to be featuring Mr. Joel Gay, a Rolex earner, six-figure earner, and what we're going to share with our content for you today. The content's going to be very exciting. You're going to learn about GSPartners, you're going to learn about airdrops, G999, and the Gold Standard Bank. Without further ado, I am so excited to introduce, not only is he a great friend of mine, we've had the opportunity and privilege to work together over the last 7 years. He is actually from Waco, Texas. He's a huge Baylor fan. He's going to share his story, but he's actually going to be talking to each and every one of you from his traveling bus that he gets to travel the country in. So I'm super excited to bring on my good friend, Mr. Joel Gay. He is going to be sharing with you and his story, and we're going to go into some information to help you learn quite a bit. Joel, are you there?
I'm here, Brian. Thanks for the intro. Don't know much about that huge Baylor fan little comment. You know, I'm originally from Arkansas, so I got to pull for those Razorbacks. But actually, just kind of been holding back on all that sports stuff here lately because we're so busy. You know, we're building an empire.
Awesome. So, Joel, as we get started, because I want everybody to really get an idea of how you and I met, how we connected, why don't you share with everybody how you and I met before you go into your story?
Well, that's a great story right there. I tell you what, back, good grief, this was 2014. I was putting together a marketing program. My background is insurance, financial services, but I'm always really at heart a serial entrepreneur, and I'm always you know, looking at things, looking at opportunities and things like that. So anyway, I had an opportunity to put together a traditional business, and I needed some online marketers, and I reached out to this guy named Brian Cromley. We were in a group together, and I didn't really know what he did, but I saw he posted a lot. So I reached out and I shared with him my idea. We talked on the phone a little bit, and he said, "Hey, that sounds good and all, but do you like gold?" And I said, "Well, what do you mean?" He said, "Well, what if I could show you?" And he kind of went into a little spiel, and then, you know, I'm like, "Well, yeah, okay, send me something." So he sent me something. I never looked at it, but the best part of Brian Cromley is his follow-up. He will follow up. All right, like white on rice, as they say. He's going to be there and keep calling until you look at it, right? Or until I get a restraining order on this guy. But anyway, I thought, you know what? I better take a look at it. So I did, and it was the worst video I've ever seen in my life. It was terrible. The production was just, it was hideous. But the message was there, and the message intrigued me. And then he got me on the phone with his business partner, and she helped me understand that program better. And so, boom, we said yes, and here we are today, moving forward into our coin program and everything that's surrounding it. So we've stayed connected now for this whole time, and very excited about what's going on, what we're doing
Awesome.
now.
Joel, why don't you tell us a little bit about your background, so people can get an idea of what type of industry you're doing, where you're from, just so they get a chance to know you. I want everyone to know Joel Gay, Mr. Joel Gay.
Well, like I said, insurance financial was the background. Grew up in Arkansas, got to Texas as fast as I could. Just love Texas and everything about it. Still love Arkansas. It's a beautiful state. All my family, a lot of them are still back there. But anyway, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I've been there. I've done that. I've been in the restaurant industry. I've owned restaurants. I've worked at restaurants. My first job was Chick-fil-A right out of high school, or in high school. You know, that first real job. Prior to that, man, I'm mowing yards. I'm selling candy. I'm doing whatever, just because I guess that something was in me that you know, I like to talk to people. I like to, offer goods and services. And anyway, that's what kind of has been my background. And so the network marketing industry, the MLM, whatever you want to call it, direct sales, that really appealed to me. Insurance is kind of set up that way as well. With you've got an insurance company, you have general agents, you have agents. There's a hierarchy there, and so networking just made sense. I grew up in an insurance family. I also grew up with a family that had Amway products. Amway was the grandfather of networking, and so I think everybody at one time has been in or out of the Amway business. And what was great about that for me in the 90s was the personal development. They had a tapes and they had a book series going on, and I was on that tape and book series. I made it to a direct level. I did make some money, or at least I covered my education. I didn't go to college. I went to a junior college for a little bit, played ping pong, it mostly. And I just wasn't into the school thing, but I love to educate my brain. Our biggest challenge of success is this 6 inches between our ears, of whether we can do something or can't do something.
That's right.
So I looked at that. My 4 years with that company, I just absorbed so much, right, on the tapes and the books. So it's all about personal business development, growth in that area, and then you can do anything. It doesn't matter what industry, what company you're with, what you're doing. If you're a better person, you're going to be a better worker or business owner, whatever. So that's kind of what excited me about the industry. So that's pretty much me in a nutshell.
Awesome. And before I start sharing some questions with you, I'm very, very excited about your slide, because I've noticed it says LTD for life, and there's some pictures on it. And as we're going through the questions, I would like people to really understand what the LTD for life means, and why you have chosen these pictures, because I know they're very, very special to you. As we're moving into towards our project of what we're doing with the rollout of GSPartners and G999. So one of the questions I want to ask you, and you can tie the pictures into it or however you want to share it, or you can talk about the pictures first, and then I can ask you the questions. What do you prefer, Mr. Gay?
Either way.
Okay.
You're the host, bro.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead with the first question. Knowing that things are getting ready to happen with the project, what are you most excited about with the project that we have?
Oh man. Well, it's been a 3-year run with ever since we launched the coin, and we of course migrated and hard forked to the new platform G999, which is a true blockchain. My first intro was into gold, and I love the whole thing about owning gold. And some say that Bitcoin is digital gold. And so here we are. We've moved over into into the digital space and the crypto space, and I started getting educated about 3 years ago. Back in 16, I remember standing in my driveway with you and another business partner, Stefan Rochelo, and we were talking about getting into Bitcoin, and should we do it? And I was still afraid of it. I don't know what you did, but I think
I was terrified.
Yeah. And I think Stefan, the smart guy that he is, he got into it and he did pretty good on getting some at the time when it was $600 a coin, and then it, went to 19,000. So, it's the future of money, right? The digital space, the crypto, the technology that powers it, the blockchain, it's here to stay. We don't vote on technology. It just shows up. If it's adopted, if it's approved or accepted by the masses, it's going to be here. And so this is here, guys. It's not, it's coming. It's here. It's been here 10 years. More and more big major companies, corporations are adopting blockchain technologies. And that's just what these crypto coins are powered on. So it's a perfect storm. And it's a perfect storm with our finances, because we all know there is a reset that is going to occur, and the people in the know get in the front of the movement of money, and
That's
that's
right.
what's about to happen. There's going to be a massive influx of on crypto, and you know, we're at the right place at the right time. So that's what's coming. That's what's here, and you better strap on because it's going to be a big ride.
Awesome, awesome. And I'm very, very excited about you to share the next question with you because I know this is really going to resonate with you and you're very excited about it. What is it that you like about best about receiving rewards and commissions in Bitcoin and Ethereum in real time?
Because it's instant. You know, we live in a microwave society, right? Everybody wants it now. You know, they don't want to wait. And so, you know, coming from programs where you're paid weekly or paid monthly, you know, to instant, when a transaction occurs and you see that Bitcoin or that Ether in your account right then, that's a mind blow. Poof, you know, and that's very exciting. I mean, the fact that it's there and that I can move it, you know, I can withdraw it. I can convert it to dollar bills if I need to, because yes, we still need dollar bills in this society so far. But and if you know how to do that, you know, we can teach you there. But it's brilliant, Brian. I don't know what else to say. It's brilliant that we get paid in real time.
You've answered amazingly. My next question, and this one's going to be really passionate, and it's going to be real personal with you. Working with an ecosystem, how has it helped you helping others change your living style, their living style? And can you tell us a little bit about your story and your travels and what these slides and pictures represent and mean to you?
Well, it's because of this industry changed my life, right? Networking, leveraging, creating teams, building. I mean, you can do this with a traditional brick and mortar business, but that business owns you, right? So many people are in business for themselves, but they're actually attached to that business so tight that they can't just walk away from it and still receive income, or wonder if the business is still growing, you know, or what's happening, you know, whatever the case is. In this industry, you're afforded the ability to develop people, train, teach, mentor them to success, and duplicate. That's what we do. All we do is rinse, lather, and repeat over and over and over, and try to duplicate what we can, and go from there. What has it done as far as traveling? Oh my gosh, you know, it's not about it's not about necessarily making a lot of money, even though we need money to survive. Uh, it's about the relationships that we develop along the way, and you know, the money is just a vehicle to do some of these really nice, cool things, right? So Denise and I've got to highlight a couple of pictures here with Denise. We're standing there in front of Windsor Castle, I believe that is, in London, and then we're on at the Cape in Cape Town, up above on the beach there. And she's my business partner. Uh, she's my wife. We've been doing this thing since day one, and it's very exciting to be able to travel and work with your spouse. Our other pictures here, down in the bottom left, that's a golf outing with some business partners there in Dubai. So that was a treat to get to play golf there in Dubai. And then up at the top left, there's Quinna, Milam, and myself when we were awarded our Rolex, and we got to receive our Rolexes together last July. So last year, we were in 11 countries in 9 months. We missed one country because of a hurricane. We missed the Bahamas, but it was amazing to get to do all that traveling. And we made a decision about almost 2 years now to live in a motorhome. So we've been traveling around. That's our gal there. Um, it's a Monaco Diplomat. It's 44 feet long, and we tow a Jeep behind it. And we didn't really get to travel in it much last year, and this year with the COVID thing, going on. And then we had a little incident, got it out of the shop recently. And so we plan to 2021, go put the pedal to the metal and go places, because we can work anywhere. You know, this is an online business, so we can be anywhere there's internet connection. So very excited about that. And we just want to find people who want to, they don't have to necessarily do it exactly like we're doing. Maybe you don't want to live in a motorhome. Maybe you want to own one, but hey, you know, let's travel together. You know, we're trying to find people who are like-minded. We're searching for people looking for us, and we're just going to show you what we can do. Plug you into a system that will commit to you, and it will commit to your success with our help, because you're not in business by yourself, but you are in business for yourself. So I like that.
Awesome, awesome. And my last question before we go into what we're going to teach and share and content, great mentors like Eric Worre say that 85% of projects successes typically come from a one moment event. Do you have a moment in time in your business that is a aha moment that changed everything?
Well, I do have an aha moment, and it was actually back when you were sharing, you know, when you shared with me the gold company, and I was still in the insurance industry. I was a manager with the company, and we were helping people save, protect, and grow their money with insurance products, right? Because that's what we do. That's what we know. That's where we go.
Right.
But when my defining moment, I think, was part of that education. You know, we go to our schools or our universities, and we are at the mercy of the people teaching us, right? They're imparting their so-called wisdom or their curriculum. You know, how do we know if that's real or not? You know, most people who can't do teach, right? So we're doers and we're teachers of success. But that defining moment was when I listened to Mike Maloney. And Mike Maloney has a series online on the hidden secrets of money. And when I learned that the dollar bill was not connected to gold, and how it was considered a fiat currency, and that only gold and silver is true money. And when I started learning that and absorbing that and getting educated, self-education, that was my defining moment. That when I went to my GA and said, "Hey, what happens if the dollar collapses? When the dollar's sitting there in an insurance product, uh, what happens to those dollars?" He says, "Well, if it collapses over here, it collapses there too." I said, "Boom, aha! I can't keep doing what I'm doing and feel good about it. I'm going to start helping people save, protect, and grow their wealth with gold." So
Awesome.
that's kind of where the journey started.
That's awesome, Joel. With the current rollout we are in, one of those defining moments, right now we're coming into a defining moment. Most of us leaders, yourself, myself, many leaders around the globe, are looking towards future success. It's going to be based on how well each of us perform in the next moments. So what's exciting about those next moments is that's one reason why the discussions we're having and sharing today is about rollouts with the GS partners. We as leaders are doing everything possible that we can do to position you, ourselves, for great success. We want to help position each and every one of you also to put you towards great success and help you move forward in your efforts, and then be able to see the rewards and the fruit of your labors from your efforts for years and years and years to come. That's why we together, you today, are going to share the GS Partners spreadsheet rollout. But before we go into I turn the screen over to you, I want everybody to know what LTD for life, what does that stand for, Mr. Gay?
Living the dream for life. LTD, living the dream.
Living the dream. And let me ask you a question, Mr. Gay. A lot of people have dreams, and a lot of people put their dreams on shelves. You set that up as a mantra for you and your successes and your business partners and your group, and many of your dreams have become reality around the world. Is that correct?
Oh, most definitely.
Awesome, awesome. So with that being said, I want to turn over to you. You're going to show everybody how to utilize our Rollout GSPartners spreadsheet. Over to you, Mr. Gay.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me share here. Alrighty. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So, guys, as far as launching and this new program, we as marketers, sometimes the company is not quite ready with all their marketing materials, so we have to be creative. And when we learn this new strategy and this new comp plan that's going to be rolled out and how it's designed, uh, we I kind of thought, you know what, I need to put together a spreadsheet to kind of help people along the way in tracking. Okay, because we're in a pre-launch and it's all about all-out massive action to get as many people connected to you as soon as possible. But as you know go crazy bringing folks in, it's you got to kind of somehow manage it, right? So I like to put together spreadsheets. This was a collaboration. I put one together. Taylor Ritchie put one together. We kind of merged them and had this good-looking baby here on the screen that we're going to show you. So, basically you can, this is designed to put your people in. This is your level ones. We've got a 9-level system going. So this is for your level ones. You put in, Bob. You put in Mary, these are all your personal sponsors. You got Lisa, whoever they are, and you put them here. And as we're not really quite ready in the rank system, but you can go back once we turn it on and you can put their ranks as we move on forward. You can track, maybe they're just cold market right now. You can still put their names down, whether you invited them to an event or not, a meeting, this and that. Who's committed to GSPartners? This is just ways to track. Are they registered on the GS trade? Some people, with this transition, we've all been moving over our coins to the GS trade platform. Then GSPartners came about. So, this will be kind of an option for new people going in, just depending on whether or not they want to do some trading or not. Then GS trade KYCs. Are we ready and approved for all the KYCs? Well, we need to track that, yes or no. So again, this is a tracking system, is basically all it is to help manage your people. So here's your level ones, but then let's move over here to level 2. We just changed the screen. So I've got Bob here, right? We wrote Bob down earlier. So here's Bob Marley. Um, he brings on Peter, James, and John, right? So Bob Marley, we need to fill in, this is your first row, or level 1 is Bob, but his first is Peter, James, and John, which would be your level 2, which is why we have the level 2 tab down here. And so then let's say you brought on Marilyn Monroe, and Marilyn Monroe is going to bring on her 3 people, and then Elvis Presley is going to bring on her 3 people. So your level 1s, they're the level 2s, and then we move on to level 3. So then here we have them. Let me kind of expand this where you can see it a little bit better. So now here's personal. This is your personal. This would be Bob Marley up here. Then Peter, James, and John. Now Peter's bringing on his first row, and that's let's say we'll put Todd in there. We'll put Brian, because there's always another Brian. I tell you, if your name is Brian, you're destined to be in a networking business, because there's tons of Brians out there. Let's put Denise. Okay, so boom. So you can track and kind of keep up with your level 1 is 3 people, your level 2 is 9 people, and then your level 3 is 27 people. So what you want to do.
So that also duplicates every time you do that too, correct?
Exactly. So what I'm trying to help people understand when you say yes to this, let's fill in your level 1, your level 2, your level 3 as fast as possible. Okay, because it's all about duplication, 3 by 3 by 3, and we want to show you strategies, teach you good habits right at the beginning so they can be duplicatable. You know, that's the key too, Brian, is everything we do is all about maintaining duplication. Now you can duplicate the wrong way or you can duplicate the right way. Now, you know, we're not saying this is 100% the right and only way, but if you're following people who are 6-7 figure earners and they're kind of giving you tools to help be successful, you might want to listen to them.
That's right. That's right. Awesome. Awesome. Is there anything else before I pull the screen back over to me you want to share with anybody on it?
No, that's pretty much it. You know, just
Okay.
you know, just it's a pipeline. You know, you're developing your pipeline, and
Great.
just
Great.
kind of think about it 3 by 3 by 3. You
Okay.
know,
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that, Joel. That is excellent. Let's go back into where we were
I'll
at.
stop share. I'll give you the share back.
Okay, cool. So into the next slide, we're going to go right into that.
Oh, I just realized too, Brian, sorry, since you know, I did show the bus and we haven't been in it for 3 months, I'm actually in the bus. So we're coming to you live from an RV park in Central Texas, and who knows where we will tune in on the next one of these.
Awesome.
Somewhere
Awesome.
on the road, for sure.
So this here, everybody, this is a new action film commercial with the chairman and Sophia. It just was released this morning. You can see it live. Those who are online, go to www.g99main.net. You can actually see the commercial. And I just want to hit real quick briefly the airdrops. The airdrops are still available. Anyone can get 999 free G99 tokens to purchase. That amount of tokens through any of the ecosystem would cost approximately $14 to $20. Right now, you set up your GStrade.exchange account, get gold approved, and you get them for free. Register your free account at the GStrade.exchange, upload your KYCs. After you reach gold level, they're automatically going to give you 999 free G99s. What's exciting about that is, imagine if you turn back the hands of time 10 years ago, like Joel and myself, and we were introduced to Bitcoin. What if somebody would have gave us an opportunity to go get 999 free Bitcoins 10 years ago? Today, that'd be worth $187 million. So that brings us to one of the most important things. As we're building together in community, there's tons and tons of strength. The G99 holders are uniting to achieve mass adoption. UCA, unity, community, and action. Together, we are an unstoppable force because we can drive that force, we can drive that coin, we can drive as a community and increase value. As a community, there are lots of great resources for each and every one of you to plug in, just like today, goldstandard.tv. We have events and presentations on a day-to-day basis. Then you got to do what Joel said earlier. You got to take action and inventory and track your business, because if the project grows, all of us as G99 holders will have incredible success and succeed. That's why our mantra is hashtag G99Rising. On December the 15th, we go live on Bit4X, we go live on CoinSuper. We're going to have a price maker rollout on driving the price, and we're going to, at the same time, do mass adoption with a Trudeau rally December 15th using a simple hashtag G99Rising. That can be on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all around the marketplace. Juice is very, very important. Join us in creating experiences. I'm so humbled and honored to hear and learn that Joel got the ability to share his experiences. This content is sponsored by carrothosting.com. They do demand for landing pages, custom website solutions. The platform has helped hundreds of people set up masternodes through the ecosystem. What you want to do is share this, goldstandard.tv, and subscribe. Share and subscribe. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have some closing comments from my great, great, great friend, my business partner, Mr. Joel Gay, and then we're going to finish this up for y'all.
Well, thanks again, Brian, for inviting me to this cool platform. I encourage everyone to utilize the Gold Standard TV and use it for your business. This content is all about helping others be successful. You know, it's not anything about trying to promote us in any way. We're just here. We're servant leaders trying to help others, you know, get to their finish line or get to their, you know, their goals. You know, everybody has different goals. You know, my goals and your goals may be totally different. So it's okay. We just want to find out where you want to get. Most people would love to get just $500 extra a month. Okay, what would that mean to you in your household? You know, could that change your life? And then we just, you know, move on from there. So I just lock arms with us. We're going to the moon. G999 Rising is our hashtag. That is what we're going to be promoting like crazy, and we're going to see this thing rise to the atmosphere, you know, to infinity and beyond, as Buzz Lightyear says, right? So get with us. We like to have fun. You know, if you're working and you don't like it, well, man, find something else to do. This is fun, guys. So get on board with us. We're having a ball.
And to everybody, all the members and subscribers, I want to say thank you from Brian Crumley, the Golden Rockstar, and Mr. Joel Gay. It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. We are very, very excited to let you receive this information. Make sure you subscribe and share. With that being said, have a wonderful, wonderful day. God bless and take care.